Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones daily review. So, we had a confirmation red bar, but there is a tail at the bottom here. So, yesterday what we were looking for is a bounce off one of these levels. In actual fact, I was looking for a bounce off a level that we're on at the moment. We haven't quite tagged it. There is a breakout here, and there is one there, and there's another one there. Okay, so I will look on the lower time frames, but I suspect that if we don't bounce from where we are now, we've got some more downside coming, but we should pick something up off one of these breakout levels. Okay, so you can see the bottom one here has got one touch there, and we've got some more touches there. Okay, so pretty much all three of those levels are fairly significant. You've got some resistance up here. It was used to support, now resistance was tested as well. So there's a lot going on here. And bear in mind, what I'm still looking at is this inverse head and shoulders here. Okay, so these three lines that I've drawn in is pretty much the neckline of this massive inverse head and shoulder. So here's a double shoulder, here's a head, and here's a shoulder, almost a double shoulder as well. Okay, so I'm expecting some support here. But there is a little bit of political noise going on with the trade wars, which still hasn't been resolved. So I think some interesting things to happen. Anyway, if we just put this level in that I was looking for yesterday, you can see we flirted with it once, twice, and we're flirting with it again. Okay, so a rule of thumb always is if you don't get some price action off a 4-hour level, which this is a 4-hour level, and I'm just going to change that color. So when we go to the lower time frames, you'll see what I mean. So that blue line is a 4-hour level. These red lines are daily levels. Okay, so if you don't pick up price action off a 4-hour level immediately, then be patient, wait for the next level. So you've got a daily level here which was almost tagged. You've got another daily level and then another daily level further down. So that's kind of what I'd be waiting for right now. Okay, so you can see the 4-hour level. There's a lot of 1-hour levels here as well. But we've broken through the 4-hour level. There it is there. We've got a 1-hour close below it. We've got a second 1-hour close, although it's been after hours. And then we rallied off the level again. Okay, and normally when this happens, I expect us to move down and tag the next level. Okay, we did tag this hour level there, and we've made a second attempt at it. So for me, I would expect more downside, and I'm looking for my first long entry at 26240. Okay, 26240, and a stop pretty much, it's quite a big stop, 77-point stop loss. Okay, I want to stop below this next level here. Because what should happen is if we do tag this level and bounce, and we come back and then we bounce and we break through, then we should find some support down here. Okay, so right now the trend is still down for the 1 hour, but yesterday, you can see how messy yesterday was, all these tails. So not something that I wanted to trade. Didn't trade it either. Too many tails in the beginning here for me to actually decide to go in on this. Okay, so today is fairly interesting. There is a little bit of a bullish pattern there with this pin bar, and then this engulfing green, and here we've got a nice big inside bar. Okay, so normally what happens here is you'd be looking for a break sort of above this green bar to indicate a move to the upside. I think I'll just wait for the European Open to see what's going to happen. Okay, so if we look at the half hour, you can see half-hour levels are here. You can see every fractal is a level. There's another level. We bounced off that. We're all over the place. You can see all this messy barbed wire here with all these tails. And this just shows you pure indecision. And again, like I said to you yesterday, watch out for the 200 EMA. There it is on the half hour. We bounced off it, we've closed below it, we're still bouncing around, but trend is still down. Okay, so at this stage, your break to the upside that's going to indicate a turning point is pretty much a break above 263.44. Okay, again, we have some bullish price action, nice bullish close. Okay, these bars here are pretty much after hours. Okay, so this bar here is our last bar at 9, 10, what's that? That's 7, 8, 9. So that's 9:30 European time. Okay, so for me at the moment, I think it's still a case of wait and see. I do suspect that this level here is going to get tagged. So 26,241 is worthwhile of putting in a trade. It is a daily level, and if I'm not mistaken, the first one's a weekly level. Second one, not quite a weekly level. The third one is definitely a weekly level. Okay, so we have a daily level here, we have a daily level there, and we have a weekly level here. So this last level is obviously the one that will stop price properly in its tracks if it does fall. But looking at the half hour, you can see how flat the alligator is. I mean, there is nothing really here. So my advice at the moment is I'd wait for this level to be tagged, 262.41. Let's see what happens there. We do have some diversions here. On the awesome oscillator, you can see low, higher, low, whereas this is, okay, that one is low, lower, low. This is almost a double bottom. And we've got some diversions here, which is continuation diversions, but there's no trend, so it means nothing. Okay, and you can see how this 200 EMA is holding us up at the moment. So yeah, so I think for me, I'll take a stab at a long of 26,241. Try keep a 50-point stop loss, maybe even closer if I can. We may just squeeze below this, and if we do squeeze below this level, just be careful because there are a couple of other levels further down. So then that would mean this next daily level would come into play. Okay, which is 26,177. If we do fall continuously today and we have a sharp fall, I suspect the buyers will step in at 26,120. Okay. So yeah, so I suppose nothing really much to view at the day. We are ranging, lots of confusion, and I think trade it accordingly. So just fine tune this upper level here, which would be 26,348. Let's round that off to 26,350. So you get an hour close above or half hour close above 26,350. That's going to give you confirmation for your move to the upside. Okay, but at this stage, I think we are ranging between 26,350 and bottom of the range is looking to be 26,240. Okay, so that's kind of my view of this at the moment. Sitting tight until I see some decent price action. I'm not interested in trading this barbed wire stuff here. Okay, I want to see a decent move on one of the time frames at least. And even the 12-minute yesterday was totally chaos. I mean, look at all these tails. Okay, that's not something that you want to trade. I mean, all you're going to be doing is stressing yourself out and trading against algorithms, which you don't want to trade against them, you want to trade with them. So as soon as they've defined a trend, you want to be in on that trend and ride the trend with them. Okay, so that's my view at the moment. And hang on, let's just check this move here. I almost suspect it's a little bit below that. Okay, so first move down, consolidation, testing the alligator. So still another short down to 26,241, but I'm not interested in that short because of the range we're in. Okay, and the bigger time frames, technically we're still in an upward trend. So the 4-hour has not changed. We are still above or in the alligator now, but we're still in an upward trend. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's my view for now. Probably just a wait and see game again today. Let's see what happens. There should be a bit of news coming out later today, which may affect Europe, which may ultimately drive us, or drive the Dow, sorry. And the other thing is that crude oil is slightly up. Nothing spectacular, but most of the markets were flat yesterday, so we just have to wait and see what happens. Okay, well guys, that's my view today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.